I will stand behind the two. I'm assuming they're at a table together. Whatever.
Yeah, they're always together.
I will stand behind. Hand on each of their shoulders. Lords and ladies,
hey.
Gentlemen, good wives. Before us, we have a pair that are truly in love, and I ask you to support them. Cease any conversation of doubt.
Is this the first banquet? The first night?
Yeah.
Okay,
be supportive of this joining of the families, because we are here to rebuild this country, to see it grow, just as they will see their family grow. The country must grow with them. New trade, new prosperity. So let us drink a toast to the family.
Okay, glasses start getting raised.
And offer them well wishes and good fortune.
Well spoken, my liege.
I offer as a gift, to the newlywed couple to come and spend time with me in Karen Cali. Yeah, Karen Cali.
Going back to Cal.
As a support of the union and the peace that they will provide.
Well said, well said. There's some applause. People raise their glasses. Everybody do me an intelligence check.
If I see anybody that's not clapping or not,
that's what the intelligence check's for.
I will.
Intelligence or less on a d20.
Ooh, I rolled a 10, which is my intelligence.
Yep. No, you two notice. Oh God, wants Olivia. Hadrian does not drink. That's the only one that you notice.
Then I will.
You do notice Laddie. He drank.
Yeah, I will pick
begrudgingly. He was like.
I will pick up my glass
but
without
malice.
Put it in my glass and just kind of tilt it towards Hadrian and wait for him to drink before.
Well, not because he's across the room.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him. With
okay,
my
he
drink.
grudgingly, very slowly too, raises his glass to his lips and he tips it barely.
And after I see him drink, then I'll drink.
Okay. And then soon after that, he turns and leaves. Come on, you.
You should have to have him killed.
Okay. Guard arrangements. How are guards guarding the king during this whole thing at night?
I don't know. I don't handle that.
I mean, I'm assuming during the day you've got at least one bodyguard nearby.
6 on the doors.
Okay, how many?
At least He's got at
Six
least
on the door,
4.
15 in the room.
At least
it's so womanly.
For the sleep with me.
No, that's not funny because there are probably 2 that sleep in the room with you.
That sleep in there, or are supposed to stay awake?
No, that sleep in there.
Okay.
Well,
and plus the 2 that are posted outside his door.
Okay.
Probably that are awake in there, not necessarily sleeping with me.
No. They sleep in there. You will probably have a page boy who sleeps at the foot of your bed on the floor. You'll probably have a guard or 2 that sleep in there, and 2 guards that are rotating out with other guards at your door.
Are you having any guards staying awake in your room with you at night, though?
What is that?
Conan.
Oh, I forgot that. Put music on. Oh well.
I've got Conan.
And he never has less than 4 guards with him during the day.
Okay. But do you have any wakened guards in your room at night?
I would say there would probably be somebody awake.
Okay, so 1 guard awake, and what did you say? Another page who sleeps there?
He's got a page, a page servant who
secretary
sleeps in
there?
there. I don't know about that, but the page servant who sleeps in there, whose
A
sole
page.
duty is if he wakes up and says, "Oh, I want some milk." Okay, I'll go get you milk.
Okay.
Usually they sleep at the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
So a page is sleeping in there, and then you've got a guard standing guard in there. And then there's 2 more outside the door.
What
4?
is this erection
2
I
or
see
4?
before me?
2 outside the door.
Awake. As well.
Awake.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
At least. 6 hovering in the ceiling.
Yes.
We
4
asked
trained ninjas.
we asked these
Hiding
questions
hiding
for
behind
the
the
attack that is
tapestries.
imminent.
Hiding
Pretty
behind the
much.
tapestries.
Yes.
And
2 of them are the tapestries.
Tapestry. Yeah. There you go.
three laying underneath the bed waiting.
This
Man
pillow.
catchers.
This pillow has an erection. What is that?
God.
Why is this pillow so hard?
Yeah.
Why does it have a handle? I don't.
That's terrible.
Okay.
I need to stop eating sweets. All right.
New Year's resolution.
Quit bringing them.
Yes.
Yeah.
New Year's resolution. All of us to lose
You awaken
weight.
as a guard is shouting out, "Assassin! Assassin!" In time to spot, there's apparently a secret panel in the wall.
Oh.
and a man is there wearing a mask. And he's got a dagger in his hand.
Surprise!
Oops,
That's
wrong
all-
room.
That's all he has on him is a mask.
I was looking for your priest.
Hey, wait a minute.
And as the guard, as you awaken and the guard is raising the alarm, the man disappears back into the passageway.
After him.
Okay, the guard runs into the passageway. What do you do?
I will go.
And there's other guards banging on your door now, which was locked.
I will tell the page to open the door.
Okay.
And I will
He
jump
jumps
out
up
of
and
bed
he runs to the door to unlock.
and grab my sword.
Okay.
Just sort of stupid knockout.
you grab your sword. Okay. You got your sword in your hand. The door opens. The two guards outside, two, right?
Two.
Come busting in. And then you wait. You two guys give me con checks to see if you wake up from the yelling. And I'm sure you got bodyguards. You've got guards on you too.
No!
No, you're a sound sleeper there, Grandpa.
I'm old.
I bolt upright.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you heard cries of an assassin. Some disturbance in the room next door.
Okay. Grab my short sword,
Okay.
which I'm sure is nearby.
Run out and you're.
Would just be small clothes probably,
Weapons.
or a night tunic or
Your
whatever.
birth suit?
No. More than likely, it's like seriously back then. It's like your shirt
Yeah.
was like long.
Yeah, that's true. So you run out there, you find the king's in the room, several bodyguards are about. There's basically a gaping hole in the wall. There is
Right.
apparently a secret passage.
My liege.
One of the
What?
guard,
I'm fine.
another guard is standing in the passageway. Several torches, tapers have been lit.
Someone came through this doorway.
Are there guards in the room?
Yes,
Okay.
there's one
Keep-
in the passageway
keep
standing.
an eye on
There's
him.
another one in the room.
I go into that. I kind of step
Um,
into that passageway where the other guard is.
And that second guard in the passageway says, Boric went after him, but I haven't seen him.
How long did he go just now?
Moments ago, sir. My lord. He seems pretty shook up.
Watch the king.
I didn't sign on for people trying to kill people.
Watch
Yes,
the
you
watch the king.
Yeah.
And does he have a torch? Is there something that he has on hand?
There's a taper just inside the room.
Oh, a dainty little candle. dear.
Okay. Well,
That's what they got. It's inside of like this marble
is it
house.
strictly a candle? No no globe or anything on it. Well,
No.
okay. Then I'll take the taper and do the best I can with it.
Okay. You're heading looking
Off
for
in pursuit.
I guess I'll actually. Yeah, I guess I will. I guess I'll just like keep my sword in hand. I
Okay.
guess I'll just kind of keep my hand up in front of the up in front of the candle, and just try to move down the passageway as best I can.
Okay. There's a lot of passageways in here.
Uh,
And they branch and move, and there's like little narrow staircases that go up and down in different places.
And what did he say the guard's name was? I'm sorry.
It was,
Erik?
what did I say?
Erik or something like that.
I'm just looking on this,
Started with a B. That's all I know.
Boric.
Boric.
Baldric!
I'm like, Boric.
There's no reply. Obviously, he's out of earshot.
Don't keep moving.
Okay. Yeah, this place is a maze. It is. And it's all,
guess I'll
there's no leaves to look to
You
see if
never
they've been
get
crushed
lost.
or anything like that.
That's right. You
Yeah.
never get lost. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
Tracking.
find your way back.
I am
You're like,
tracking. Well, that's only at sea, really.
oh, that's true.
Oh,
Let's see.
crap. Is it raining?
Well, even if I
Quick,
had,
pee on the floor.
even
I
if
can
I had
find
the
my way
other
home
version,
now.
even if I had the other version of direction sense, it would be only in the wilderness, so it still would apply here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know that this is foolish because it wouldn't help, but I'll stay on the main passage.
Plus, there's lots of other doors, too.
Hmm.
Looks like the place is riddled with secret panels.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn around. Actually,
Okay.
I'm not going to go very far, and I'm just going to turn around.
Okay. It's about an hour later when Boric finally finds his way back, and he's like,
Oh, well.
"Oh, thank God!"
Okay, well, we were going to be gone.
I was so lost. I didn't know if I'd ever find
We were going to
anyone.
be back in there a lot sooner than that. But
No,
okay.
you are. Yeah, you're back in there way sooner.
No, I mean, I'm talking about we would be back down this passageway sooner than an hour. Because I'm
You
just,
are.
I'm turning. No, I just went a little ways in. I saw like there's super amount of passages.
And then you
Like I
headed
said,
back.
Turned around, just came right
Right.
back out.
If it's an hour before he gets back, he's saying I will be going back
Back-
in there
back in-
again
Oh, I
before this guy
misunderstood.
gets
Long before
back.
this
You're
dude
gonna go
shows
head back and look
because
for
I
him.
come back and
Okay, you do eventually find him. You find Boric.
okay. Well,
See what I'm
okay.
saying?
The point. Okay. Well, I was just telling you that I come back
Right. To the king's room.
Yes, tell the guards
Okay.
to, obviously keep an eye on the king, and I'm going to tell you that I'm going to go and wake Gaelyn, and then we're going back into those passages.
Ah, okay.
And then I go and wake you up.
What?
I mean, I don't know if you have a. I'm sure you have. You might even.
Probably
if you're a lord,
have
you might
a
even have a
yeah.
page as
Yeah,
well.
he's got a body. You guys probably
But-
both had guards in your rooms too.
But I just will walk on into the room maybe.
Yeah, they'll let you in. The guards know you, so there's a
Right.
guard on each of your doors. I would assume.
So
Right.
you could kill him easily.
Ruinil, what is
Gaelyn,
it?
Exactly.
there you go. There's been an attempt on the king.
What? Here? Oh. All right, a moment.
Get some clothes on, and we'll need torches.
How about torches?
There's a secret
Nothing
pass-
but
there's a-
tapered candles.
There's a secret passage and just a,
Page. Torches.
and just a bloody amount of side
Okay.
passages and doors too.
Your page is helping.
Right.
This whole damned castle is filled with
He's got
secret ways.
He's got a chamber pot too, if you need.
Fetch a weapon if you have it.
Oh, I have.
Shake.
And I go back and I don't armor up necessarily unless I have time. Most of I'm just going to put on clothes and be able to grab a torch.
Okay.
But I'll have my short sword and dagger on hand so I can.
The page returns with torches. Other parts of the house are
I
starting
guess
to
I'm gonna put my
awaken.
stuff on while I'm waiting for that to happen.
Okay. You putting all your plate mail on and everything?
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
I will get my shield though at least.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
They arrive at your room a few minutes later. You've
Okay.
dressed. His sword is laying on the bed.
Are you still
Is that
all right,
correct?
Liege?
Yes. I've got my sword in my hand.
Okay, it's still in his hand. A few of the other guests are starting to ask what's going on.
Should we
Have
send-
shown up.
should we
Some of the
send him to the
lords
Great
have
Hall?
showed up and asked what's going on.
Should
Blah,
we
blah,
perhaps
blah.
send him to the Great Hall?
The
somewhere
guards are looking
else,
to you.
other than
for-
this room.
What they should tell them.
Tell them nothing.
Send for more guards.
Nothing's going on.
And I just tell them, hey, Andy,
What?
by his direction, basically, I tell one of his his page or whatever to fetch a few more of the guards.
Okay. He heads off. And returns a few minutes
And we
later
go
with a
back
half a
in.
dozen more.
And we go back into the passages
Okay.
with some kind of a piece of some kind of chalk, some kind of even if it's like wax or something, so I can
Hey,
just
any
kinda
red candles?
mark
Any,
some
Yeah,
any
yes.
non-white candles?
Yes, there's plenty
Okay,
of colored
yeah.
Grab a
candles. You
couple,
can do that.
break it in half, give
Yeah.
half to him as we pass the
Mark the
door.
walls.
Slash a
Okay.
wax
Yeah.
mark on it.
Yeah, this place is riddled with passageways.
by the gods.
I mean, there's a lot. You don't see any holes in the walls for people to
Sure,
peek in,
right.
but there's plenty of. You can see the doors. I mean, they're obvious from this side. There's a lot.
Could
of
we
them.
see anything?
Going through the wrong one could be very bad as far as people screaming that assassins are trying to kill them. So
Could we
keep that in mind.
When this guy came through, I saw him.
Yes.
Did I see anything? Did he have blonde hair? Was he big? Was he
Yeah.
short? Was he?
Yeah. He had short brown hair. He was thin.
So
there are a few people in the place that
didn't
you
look
would
anything
recognize.
like one of these guys.
No, not like any of them. The mask, it's kind of iffy, but there's a few servants in the place that they might have been. You know what I mean? Impossible really to tell. You might be able to identify him, but
There's
you
a
still be
guard
kind of
that went
guessing.
after the
I mean,
assassins
it was a mask type thing. It was like a full face mask. So you could see the hair, you could see his frame, kind of. He was wearing just typical servant's clothing. And like I said, he seems slightly familiar. You probably have seen this guy somewhere, but you've seen a lot of servants in this
Kick it in.
place. So it would still be
Did he
guesswork.
look like
to get-
anything like a mage that I met before we left?
No. He had. Let's see. How should I make that mage look? Who's that guy? One of the villains in Harry Potter. The father, the jackass father with the long white hair,
Oh, okay.
pulled straight
Blonde-haired
back. Yeah, he looked kind of like that guy.
Lucius Malfoy.
So whitish hair and it was long and it was pulled back. Who was it? What was it?
Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, Malfoy. That's kind of his
Okay.
look. So
Okay.
it was nothing like him. And if he was a mage, he probably would have blown you up or
Andy, you want some?
made your blood stop or something.
Yeah, that stuff's tasty.
Is it?
Is there any,
It's peanut
is there an
butter.
exceptional amount of dust on the floor? On the
Actually,
walls?
it's really clean. These passages look like they've been upkept. There's probably servants who come in and actually clean them.
Of course.
So finding the actual and it's been several minutes now. So
What time is it?
Is there any light in
Middle of the night.
other than what we bring in with us in this?
No,
We have to know these corridors very well to navigate them in the dark.
Yes, indeed.
probably yes.
My thought as well.
But someone here lives here.
That'd be my thought as well. And that is most uncomfortable.
So they're gone.
You're
Yeah.
not being able to find any trace of where this guy could have been. You find Boric
Found
after
Boric.
half an hour.
Did you keep up with him?
No, my lord, I lost him, and then I got lost. And I was afraid to open the doors for fear of being accused of trying to assassinate someone myself.
All right.
Sorry, my lord, sorry, my lord.
We've marked the passageways with red.
His taper's only
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
long now, and he's
Follow the wax marks
Oh
back
my
to the
God, I
cube.
found
Yeah, I was gonna say we've marked the passageway with red wax.
Follow them back to
Make
the
your way
cube.
back.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. And he heads out as best he can. He seems really shaky.
You
Try
two.
Just focus.
Try a
This
door,
is like
stand in the
digging-
dark.
it says, "Aye,
You two
this
with
is like
me."
digging through a rat's
And I'll leave
nest.
the room.
We'll not
Okay.
find him.
I want to go out into the courtyard, which theoretically would look up and see all the other
like it
rooms
Mhm.
and see what lights are on.
Let's turn back.
None.
Right.
Well, there's a couple that were near your area.
Yeah.
But other than that,
If he knows these
It's pretty
passageways
dark.
as well as I'm afraid
Um,
that he does, he can
we'll
fall
never
upon us.
find
him.
He
No,
can fall upon
um,
us from any of these alcoves.
Brosen
well.
actually shows up around that time when you're out in the courtyard,
Bastard.
and he comes to you and Your Highness, what is going on? There's some disturbance.
It seems that an assassin has breached your walls
My
and
God,
has entered my room.
we'll spare no expense to find this villain.
Well,
And he starts snapping his fingers at
I
his
have
own
guards
guards
now,
to look
you
around.
know, traveling your secret, passageways, looking.
Oh dear.
Oh, you found them.
Oh dear. I have to go. Law. Single passengers, what are you talking about? Don't know the word.
Oh,
Don't understand what one of those is.
yeah. If you could get some of your men to search, I would appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if
Discreetly. We will search discreetly.
and please check on Baron Balin and see if Baroness Balin, to make sure that her family is in good.
Yes,
in
my
good,
liege.
in good health.
Yes, Your Highness. And he's off.
And then I'll
And
go.
you see a few more lights start coming on in the castle. Probably areas where I cannot remember this guy's name. Brosen. Where Brosen is dealing with what's going on.
And I will go, if there's a well out here where I can draw some water or whatever, I will
Yeah.
grab some water, offer it to the guards,
Yeah, they'll drink. They drink straight out of the bucket.
drink some, and just sit and lean up against this and just wait.
Okay.
Talking to them. In just a few moments, I'm sure that Gaelyn and Ruinil
Just a few moments.
will.
Time passes.
Yeah. In a short while, I'm sure that Gaelyn and Ruinil will come out and reprimand me for coming, leaving my room. But that's one of the perks, isn't it? Talking to these two guards who are like,
Yes, yes, Your Highness.
He's talking to me.
Yes, yeah, exactly. They look very uncomfortable, but at the same time, they're yes, yes, sir, Your Highness, sir, yes, sir. You know, Your Highness, I was always wanting to ask you something. My mum, she always wondered how one becomes a Highness.
Start off by not asking stupid questions. No. That's the luck of the draw, I would imagine.
Oh. Well, then my Uncle Spock, he should be Your Highness, so he's very lucky. Shut up, Nobby.
Let's say we find.
Sorry,
the,
sir.
Let's say we find the kitchen and see if there's any food available.
Ooh. That perks him up very much. Yeah, you find a kitchen, there's cold meat, plenty of cheese.
I figure we've been waiting there maybe 30 minutes or however long.
Probably.
For you guys
Around
to
the
show.
time that you have just started to tear into your midnight snack, a hue rises from the area of the castle that you know the Belanes are quartered in. Like people crying out in anguish. Oh
And then suddenly
no!
I drop my chicken leg,
Turkey
and
leg.
and start running, and hopefully these guys
Okay.
follow me.
Yeah, they do. One of them grabbed the turkey leg,
Hopefully they
and he's
tackle
bringing it
you
with.
and stop.
Say what?
So hopefully they tackle you and stop you.
You guys actually hear cries from not very far away. Like
wailing
It's coming through this door.
What now?
You mean this is why we're in the passages?
Yes.
What's to come out?
This is still while you're in the passages.
Oh,
You guys are
okay.
starting to make your way back towards what you
Right.
think is. It's been a while. It's been like 10 minutes since Borg.
At least.
You're starting to make your way back when, from up ahead, just a little ways and onto one side, there's like this wailing and
Did you hear
just
that?
Near the door.
wailing and women, and you
Yeah.
find a door that it sounds like it's coming behind. And these doors have simple latches to open them up. I mean, they're invisible from
It's
the other
fine.
side.
Yeah,
They're
it's like
completely
whatever.
controlled from this side.
Through we go.
Yeah, just get there and just open the door. And he does, like, without even hesitation.
Okay, the room is well lit. There's a couple of men there's a couple of men in armor. They appear to be the Belanes, some of their bodyguards.
Okay.
And Lyra is over the bed, the mother. She's actually in the bed and she's cradling Lyra's body. Her throat's been slit. There's blood everywhere, and she is just shrieking. Jari is on the floor at the foot of the bed. She's just banging her head on the floor. They're just wailing and crying. Michael's in the doorway. He's just his mouth is open, just shocked. Laddie is standing. Michael's the father-in-law.
Gotcha.
Or the stepfather. Laddie is standing outside, and his shoulders are shaking. He
Right.
appears to be just trying to hold in the crying. The guards are standing there. They don't know what to do.
We were just here. And the door wasn't open.
Lara is hysterical. Screaming for blood of the Pelians, that they must pay for murder that they've committed upon her daughter. And just cursing and just gnashing her teeth, and
Right.
it is an ugly scene. They have just ignored you as you bust into through the secret passage. The two guards look your way, and raise swords in your direction.
Thank the gods, man! What happened here?
Is this the assassin?
No!
No, we're not bloody assassins.
We're the king's men. Put down your sword.
They killed her. The Pelians killed her. They killed my daughter. You tell the king that he has to do something about that. You tell him right now.
Stop your wailing, woman.
You go to hell, you fool! She's shrieking.
What happened here? Who is the most calm-looking person in this room?
No one. One of the go.
Maybe Jonathan or Michael appears in complete shock. I mean, he's just obviously doesn't know what to do.
God.
Jerry
I looked
is
at one of the guards.
just.
Yeah, I looked at one of the guards.
Oh, she's just hysterical. The women are hysterical.
I looked at one of the closest guards.
Uh-huh.
And
They've
the-
lowered their swords. They seem to be confused. Go ahead.
That's fine. I guess. Unfortunately, all I have to point with is my sword right now. So I know this sounds bad.
No.
I guess I could put it away because I did get dressed. I'm sure I got my sheath and everything, or scabbard.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'll sheath that. I'll just point to the guard, and even if I don't know her name, the youngest girl, I'll just kind of point to her.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of her and get her out of here.
He kind of looks towards Lara, who is still just screaming at you about making sure that justice is done and the king will have to. Some beheadings are called for, but it's like incoherent.
He's kind of.
You're getting bits and pieces
He's
of.
kind of looking over at her. I'll just grab a hold of him again and said, it's like, we are trying to bring peace here, sir. Take that girl out and calm her down.
He heads over and he starts to try to get her off the floor, and she's hysterical too. About this time, the regent shows up. About this time, Jeff.
Yep.
By the gods.
Through the front door, or through the main door into the bedroom.
Yeah. There's several people have clustered outside. You don't see.
Out of my way.
You don't see any of the Pelians yet.
I'm probably.
They're probably on their way, just like you are on your way. The kitchens are actually fairly close.
Yeah.
These aren't the best rooms.
Annie, I'm pushing my way past anybody to get out into the hallway.
Okay.
Gaelyn,
You're not
I'll
having to
check the passage
push.
again.
You're not having to push too far,
Right.
too hard. I mean, people are in shock. You push Michael aside, and he's just. He kind of is pushed back and is just standing there like he can't believe this has happened.
Andy, I'm going to check the passage again while Gaelyn is stepping out. I'm going to check the passage that we basically just came through, but
Mhm.
I'm going to check it again to see if there's like a trail of blood,
Um,
anything. Basically I'm just kind of checking with my torch, just any of that kind of stuff. Using my trackings.
Your best guess
kinda
is
just,
that there probably wasn't much blood I mean, the throat was slit, and that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of blood dripping off of him. It's going to be all over her.
Now, admittedly, it depends on how he cut her throat, but
Like
yes,
this.
it does.
Blood goes, whoa!
Goes
When you cut her
everywhere.
throat.
Not like this.
Unless he just cut her windpipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
What an awful, horrible way to die.
Yeah.
So, if he had gone for the carotid or something, yeah,
if
there'd
they
been a
cut her
lot.
jugulars, then
But
that's
it looks like, from what you could see, it was just straight across. So there'd be blood in the room, tons of it.
Yeah.
But if he is actually careful, that doesn't mean it's dripping off of him.
Just saying.
It might be on him. It's
Just
probably
saying.
on him.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You don't remember from what you saw,
No.
only a second's glance at the assassin. Oops.
Really
Whether or
bad.
not he was getting blood on his clothes.
No.
But you don't spot any. And you've arrived, Jeff.
I'm beyond just to get out of my way.
Okay,
If I
people
see
are
him
clearing
coming,
the
I'll ask,
path.
I'll ask
Yeah,
what's
I
gone on,
just
what's happened.
hit the hallway.
Okay.
The young bride has been assassinated.
I walk in.
So wait, they were married, right?
No. They're
Not yet.
supposed to
And
be
then married
married
again.
Supposed to be married tomorrow.
Yeah.
I knew that. Okay, I knew we had like a feast and a toast, and I was like, wait, was that after the wedding? I
No,
thought you said
yeah.
it was after the
They're
wedding.
getting. That was just one of the feasts.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow.
Feasting and
is
partying
the
up to the
wedding day.
wedding. Yeah.
It was the rehearsal feast.
Yes.
God.
I'm practicing my eating.
Okay.
Come on, you know how that's work. You know how that works.
But
Yeah.
First
You
first
tell
you
him
meet-
what
first you meet
happened.
the caterers, then you
Laddie's
meet
in the hall there.
artists.
He's apparently calmed down. He
I
says,
hear
"We
you.
must search the house.
So first you meet the
We must
caterers.
find out who did this horrible thing."
We will see to it.
And Pellion's on his way down the hallway too. What's his name? Dang it! I can't remember
Oh,
his
can I
name.
start heading his direction? If I spot him coming down the hallway, I'm going to head him
Okay,
off
yes,
right
yeah.
now.
You can head him off.
Yes.
The Baron, and when he finds out what's happened as well,
Your
he
Excellency.
orders a search as well.
Yes. If I may humbly advise you, please keep any of you and your family out of their business for the moment. Order your guards to conduct their search, but
Of course.
we
We'll
do
search
not
the
want
entire premises.
ancient feuds resurrected here tonight.
Of course. We'll find this. We'll find this assassin. He must be on the ground still. Yes, and he's off. And the house, the whole place is ransacked pretty much. I mean, every guest is turned out of their room as far as searching it, and eventually.
We take every possible guard that we can spare. We still keep several with him.
Okay.
And I'm not kidding you. We will spend the rest of the entire night, or as long as it takes. We will route out every single solitary secret passage on
It
the
doesn't
side
take.
of there.
It doesn't. Okay, you're working on the secret passages.
and as you all come in, and the two guards that are with me, they stand at attention.
No, the one with the turkey leg is like. He offered it to you before he hid it behind his back.
Yes, I come up with
That's the little
I
one.
grab my robe like, I burn mouth off.
Do you really?
No.
The little one is the one that
Chicken
grabbed
feet,
you
oh
with the
no, you're
turkey
chicken.
leg, and he's the one who offered it and goes,
For you, sir.
and then he tries to stand at attention, and it's
Do
not.
they?
very
I'm
good.
assuming they have a temple somewhere on the grounds here, some sort of.
When were you studying right there?
Yeah. Because that's where the wedding was
Yeah,
going to
that
take
too.
place.
Yeah. Then I'll go up to the mother.
To Lara,
To Lara.
Lara and Lyra. Is
Okay,
how
from
we're
this
gonna
point
go.
on, for the remainder of the night, I am no more than 2 feet away from him
Okay.
at any given moment.
I'll go up to Lara. And offer
She
my
is hysterical.
condolences.
Okay.
You know,
She barely listens before she just kind of lays into you
Yeah.
about you have to find the murderer, you have to find who did
Like
this,
I
you have
said,
to stop it, and just
I'm getting
she's
we will
obviously
do
just
all that we
hysterical.
can, and I'll take her hands
Okay.
and hold her.
Okay, they're-
Squeeze-
yeah, they're covered in
Glad to
blood.
do something
That's
else.
fine. I'll squeezing them to the point.
console his sister or
Hopefully
something.
I will try.
she'll calm down. Because I'm squeezing her
And
hands.
see if you can
And I tell her that
capable
we will
guards
do the utmost.
and some
that
guards
we
that aren't
can.
paleos.
Okay.
I would suggest at this point
I have
in time,
instructed them to
you
stay away
take
from this
your
part of the
family,
house as much as possible.
into the chapel and just pray. Pray for her soul, and we will take care of the rest.
Okay. She's still hysterical. She's just wailing and crying.
And I'll tell.
I'm going to pause